needs to be.
Thank you, Steve. Molly, as governor, if the state legislature considers legislation legalizing the establishment of casino gaming facilities under state rules that ensure the integrity of their operation, which guarantees that host municipalities receive enough annual revenue to cover all costs attributable to local presence of those facilities, plus additional revenue for local use, will you support that legislation?
No, I would not support that legislation. We have so many options in our state about what the issues are that are important here that we need to address. The casino issue is in the past. We look at other states and it's very clear that it did not give them what they needed as well. It is not a sustainable funding revenue or mechanism, and I would not support that. As I said earlier, what I would do is repeal those tax breaks that are giving $100 million to our wealthiest corporations. That's what we need to do first, and invest that money into education, job training, and making college affordable. Because as I said earlier, if we do that, then our workforce is set. Our businesses will thrive, whether it's in manufacturing, healthcare, or other industries, and we will then be able to move our revenue forward and to reinvest. You know, I think investing in education is the smartest, wisest investment we have with the greatest return, and that's how we will grow our economy. There are so many other things that we need to be focused on to grow our economy and our revenue. When I was in the Senate for 8 years, I had the opportunity to chair the Advanced Manufacturing Education Advisory Council. And it was the first model that was put together, and I was fortunate to be a part of putting that together through legislation, where there were CEOs in the manufacturing industry at the table with leaders in education, working together. And what has changed is in the past, educators would go to businesses and ask them for help. Can you help us? And that's changed. Businesses are now going to educators, in particular in manufacturing and high tech, and saying to educators, can you help us? So we are in a very unique place in New Hampshire today to put these models throughout New Hampshire, which will, those relationships and a workforce will grow our economy, and we will have the revenue to take care of the services that are a part and so important here in New Hampshire. Thank you.
Thanks, Molly. Next question for Molly. There are significant and often very devastating